Hi and welcome back. I'm Jan Herkosh with True Healthy Products and the Fuelless generator, and we're doing a quick demonstration right now on charging our humbless L-1500 using a solar panel, which I have just sitting out here in my driveway pointing at the sun. And at this location I'll lose sun in about 20 minutes here, but I just wanted to show using it to charge. And so I have the extender cable connected to the panel, and then it's feeding to the inside of the garage where I'll go in and I'll plug it in and show you how it charges, and then we'll also add AC charging to it as well to show how you can have two different charging processes going on at the same time. So I'm just going to walk back up here. All right, now you won't be able to see me, but you'll be able to see the unit in front of us here, and if you look up here you'll see the unit is actually on, and the output section is not turned on at this point, but you'll see 99 hours basically left of use. So here's what I'm going to do real quick. This is the cable here that is coming from the solar panel, and it's the Anderson connector, and basically you have three connectors here. So we can have three solar panels coming in. They don't have to be the one that came with the unit, long as they're putting out between 12 and 50 volts, they should be fine, and you can have up to three of them. The machine, the unit, the charging section will discern and balance the load into the unit, as well as, I'll show you, let's just put that in right here real quick. Now, you may not hear that, but the fan booted up, and now you can see these numbers on one of the angles of the camera. You'll see they're shifting, and you'll see the little light here on the battery says that it's charging. And you see, using now just one solar panel, it's about 3:30 here Eastern Standard Time, May 3rd, I believe, or 4th. So decent sun here in Florida. So you can see it's going to take about 4 hours and 45 minutes to totally charge the unit back to where it was. It was discharged somewhere around between 1/2 and 3/4 full at this point, the unit. So, so it's doing its charging thing. Now, we could be turning the unit on, and we could be discharging the unit while we're charging it. So using some of the energy will pass right through, and then some of it will be used to actually be charging the unit. Now you see that changed, but if I go turn that off again, that'll cycle back. But what you will notice is you have a DC in, so it's showing now that the DC is charging the unit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug the 12 volt in, which is the panel, and we go back to this number again. I'm hoping you can still see that. Yeah, even with the light. And now this is the AC charger. So this unit, this is the plug that is still plugged into the just normal 110 in your house. And if I plug this in, it's going to boot up again. You can hear the fans possibly running. I'm not sure if you can. And so we're charging again. But now what you will see is, instead of 4 hours of charge time, we're at 42 minutes using the good AC coming in from your wall. So what does this tell us? Well, it tells us that there's an awful lot more power coming from your regular AC outlet than there would be coming from only the 100 watt panel. But what we can do, and you'll see it now, it's charging AC in. But let's take it one step further. So if we wanted to use the 120 volts coming in from our house, or maybe it could be feeding from another small generator to feed that, or another inverter, which we'll talk about in another video, but I can add the solar panel to it. Now what you'll see is our charge time jump down, because now it's seeing the 120 volts, now it's seeing another input of 12 volts, or 24 volts, I'm sorry, from the panel, and our charge time jumped down to 37 minutes. And now it shows AC, DC in. I'm going to check that, make sure you can see that. Yeah, so now you can see that is charging faster. Now if we added 2 more solar panels here, or a wind generator, or some other between 12 and 50 volt input, this charge time would get even less. So you can see you can do multiple charging going on at any given time to get the unit totally charged up. So that's basically using part of the charging system, using AC and DC. Again, I'm going to pull out the 120 volts again, and it's going to recycle itself, and now it's going to say, well, we're back to just DC in at 4 hours and 21 minutes. If we added 300 watt panels in here with decent sun like we have today in Florida, this time would be cut in a third, because we'd have that much more energy coming into the unit to charge it back up to its potential. But, so if you had this unit with 3 panels on it, you could be discharging it and still putting power back into it in its pass-through mode. But so that's it. That's basically using your DC panel and using an AC together with it, or either or. Just some combination of how to charge the unit. Okay, very good.